Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. I want to talk a little bit more about Halloween being put on streaming as a TV series instead of movies, because I think I got a lot of traction with the last video. A lot of people wanted to comment on it and kind of elaborate more on the situation with Halloween. And I think Halloween itself as a franchise is in quite of a sticky situation at the moment, because not only did it finish on quite a low with Halloween Ends, but they don't want to really reboot this thing straight away. Now, when you look back on previous Halloween timelines, like Halloween Resurrection finishing in 2002, it took 5 years for them to reboot it again for 2007's remake with Rob Zombie. And then after 2009, with Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, there was a hiatus for 9 years with David Gordon Green's trilogy. So they don't want to dive straight back into it again within 1 or 2 years. It's just not viable. It's not the best idea. But at this moment in time in Hollywood, online, etc., there's a bit of a tug of war going on at the moment between movies and TV shows. I think you can see it in the horror genre already. You've got Chucky that's made its way to a TV series. You've now got Camp Crystal Lake or Crystal Lake that's coming out next year with Peacock doing a TV show for Friday the 13th. So they don't know what the future holds at the moment for movies and TV shows, because Halloween, if they jump the gun too fast and go, right, we're going to do a TV series, by the time they get that into development, start filming and put it out there, it could be too early, first of all, because we've just had Halloween Ends. But if they do it too late, let's say they decide to do it and then they start bringing it out in 2026, just for example, by that point, people might be going, no, I want to go back to the cinema and see movies again. So they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, because they genuinely don't know how this is going to look in a couple of years, because movies, they started to die out in the cinema. Blockbusters weren't a thing anymore. But then we've just had Barbie, we've just had the Super Mario Brothers, we've just had Spider-Man's No Way Home that's still making money at the box office. You've even got the Halloween trilogy, the David Gordon Green's Halloween trilogy, that did make money at the box office and made nearly $500 million combined at the box office. So there's still money to be made there. And does Malek Akkad really want to sacrifice all that money, sacrificing almost $500 million in 3 movies to go onto TV shows, not knowing how good it's going to be, how well it's going to fare, and how much money they're going to make? Now, unfortunately, not just myself, but a lot of people don't know how much TV shows actually make in profit in the business. I don't know how much Crystal Lake's going to make, because it's Peacock that really get charged or do the charging. I don't know how it all works. So it's a risk. But then you risk also bringing Halloween out in the movies, and then people going, I'm not going to see that. Halloween Ends was a piece of shit, even though it wasn't. I loved Halloween Ends, but most people, or a lot of people, didn't like Halloween Ends, so they don't know how it's going to fare, especially if they bring a movie out too soon. But if they want to bring it out in the movies, are we going to have to wait another 9 or 10 years for a movie to come out? And by that point, are people just going to lose interest? Because sometimes you have to strike while the iron is hot. Is that the phrase? And bring something out straight away so that fans are still like, yep, I remember Halloween, let's go and see the next one. So there's so many pros, there's so many cons, but I think that at the moment there's too many cons to decide straight away whether there should be a TV show or a movie. So like I said in my previous video, they've announced that, or there's rumours that there's going to be a Halloween TV series. Is it too soon to say? Possibly. Now, I know that there's also rumours that they're going to be announcing something at the convention, the 45th anniversary in September. So we might have more information when that comes around. I don't know. But announcing something like that, so big, so soon, it could be a risk. But is it a risk worth taking at this moment in time? I'm not so sure. When I done my video on the Halloween TV series that was semi-announced, a lot of people were saying, why don't they just do the anthology route then? And that was my idea as well, just doing an anthology. Just give us 8 episodes, and I've said this time and time again, give us 8 to 12 episodes of all different Halloween stories, maybe leading up to one character like Michael Myers, but giving us that world building so that if you do a movie in the future based around that anthology, you can give us characters from that anthology that we would have eventually known and loved, and replacing people like Laurie Strode and Jamie Lloyd. You've got our new main characters, and you've also got that new Michael Myers that you're going to be putting in the future movies. So maybe give us a sprinkle of Michael Myers on the TV show, and then give us a full-on Myers in an eventual movie series with characters that are taken from the anthology, so that we already know these characters. They're already established when the movies come out because we've seen the TV series, but that's only if the series is good. It might be bad, it might be unsuccessful. I think they'll probably wait. I'm being honest here, I think they'll probably wait to see how successful or unsuccessful Crystal Lake is. If Crystal Lake is a monumental success and they want to order more seasons of that, I think we'll get a Halloween TV series. If it's a complete mess, then I think Halloween will go, do you know what? We'll just pass on the TV series and we'll continue on with the movies. But I don't want a cheap TV series. I don't want something like Freddy's Nightmares back in the early 90s or the Friday the 13th TV show that we got years ago. I want something big. I want something deep like Bates Motel. I know not everyone's a fan of Bates Motel, but if you're going to do a prequel, or if you're going to explore the lore of some characters, the best way to do it is like Bates Motel. That was fantastic, that show, but you also need to get the right cast. Without the right cast, the show could be bad. So what are your thoughts, guys? Do you think the right way to go is the movies, or is the right way to go the TV show? Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think and why, and we can talk about it. As always, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
To get you, Barbara.
Ever played in the cat?